Hey everybody, today we're taking a Mora and we're going to make it so it throws sparks. Stick around. Tick, 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 boom. Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. Today we're going to go over this little guy right here. This is a knife that I've had for quite a while. It's a Mora Companion. It's a great knife. There's only one problem. It doesn't throw sparks off the spine very well because it doesn't have a 90-degree spine. Now, that's easily solved, especially if you have tools like the big boys use with belt grinders and heavy industrial machinery and stuff like that. But what I want to do is kind of show you guys how to do it without all that heavy-duty machinery. All you're going to need is a file, something to hold it with. I've got a little table vise that I'm going to show you, and we have a file. And we're just going to file this thing nice and flat with a 90-degree spine on it. It'll have a spur, and it is going to rip sparks off that ferro rod. Let's get started. All right, guys. So the great thing about this knife is that it is a really good knife. It's a stainless steel. It's got a nice Scandi grind to it. It feels good in your hand. It's got a nice sheath that goes along with it. It's really cheap. This is a budget knife, I think for $20, $25. But the bad thing about it is that it doesn't have that 90-degree spine that you need to process tinders off the spine very easily. So it doesn't process off the fat wood very easy. And then when you try to process using the ferro rod, it's really difficult to get a spark off of it. It's possible, but you got to put a lot of effort into it. So let's get started. Let's get this thing squared off. All right, guys. So we got you all set up here. All I've done is put the knife in the vise. The reason I have the fat wood here, it's a long story, but there is a bolt that sticks out over here, and if I have it, then it actually doesn't hold it very well. So I have to set it up like this. Not my choice, but what we're going to do is take the file and run it straight across. Now we have this right here and this right here. They're acting as a file guide. So you don't want to be sitting there going like this. You don't want to be like this, top, or like that. You want to be a nice 90-degree spine to it. So slow, deliberate strokes straight across. And it takes time. This isn't just going to happen in 2 or 3 swipes. So don't be afraid to put some time into this. You can also see on here, as you're doing this, you can see where you are hitting and where you're missing. And as you're doing that, you need to adjust accordingly in order to get that nice 90-degree spine. All right, guys, so I just pulled this off the vise over there, and let's give it a rip on the ferro rod, make sure I'm okay. We're good. So that right there is way better. It is just putting sparks on the floor. They're burning up on the floor. This is 1,000% better than it was before I started. And it probably takes, I don't know, 5 minutes. So, if you have a Mora, they're great knives. Like I said, they're budget knives. But man, I'm telling you what, it's a little bit of work to them. You can throw some sparks off to them, and you can now scrape the heck out of some tinder. Fat wood is going to get peeled right off the block with this thing. So, hope this helped you out, guys. Thanks. Hey guys, thanks for joining me this week. We went over how to make a 90-degree spine on your Mora Companion. And this works for any knife, guys. It doesn't matter if it's 1095, 1075 steel. It doesn't matter if, like this one, it's a stainless steel. As long as you have a file and you can make nice, even, easy strokes on it, and you can get a 90-degree spine on it, this thing will throw sparks like a champ, and it is going to eat fat wood up like a champ. It mulches it. So well worth the time invested, the 5 minutes to do it. So Guys, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you guys with the likes. I appreciate the shares. I appreciate the comments down below. I appreciate the subscriptions. Hit that notification bell, guys. I do this because I like to do it. I enjoy doing it for you guys, but I also get to learn from you guys. So do me a favor, throw some comments down below and tell me how you guys do your Mora knives or any other knife that doesn't have a 90-degree spine on it. I know a lot of guys are out there, they're going to use belt grinders. A lot of people are going to use even belt sanders. Some people might use grinding wheels, whatever the case may be. Throw some ideas out there. Let me know if you do anything a little bit differently. Until next week, guys, get out of the inside and into the outside, as I'm inside. Take care. Thanks.
Mora Radio.
Yeah. Welcome back to Mora Radio. This is Casey Kasem. Our #1 song this week comes from a man that is no stranger to the top 40, with over 17 songs in the last decade topping the charts. This song was almost called That's Amore, which is Italian for That's Love. At the recording session, the singer jotted down new lyrics, changed amore to amora, and the hit was born. This week, our #1 song goes out to Joe Price in Ireland and Dave Canterbury in Ohio. Here's Dean Martin with That's Amora.